Da, 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 da. Alright. Apparently I am orange on YouTube. Hopefully that fixes itself.
All's good on Twitch.
Yeah, just go there.
Yeah, really.
Never mind that that's
Honestly.
where YouTube's where you're gonna have to watch the stream later anyway. Because who watches live? Anyway, hey, this is JDS64, Cloudy Canine, and there is no text setting. Even though I thought there was last time, so let's just go ahead and start. So we left off in this place.
So we left off at level 99. You
Yeah.
might have missed that. This place, in case you don't know it, it's Magicant.
So yeah, we showed off everything there was to do here, more or less, except the important stuff.
Except, like, a lot of things, really.
Firstly, I can get an ocarina
There's a lot
here,
to
right?
this.
Yeah. I'll probably grab that once I have a second party member. I mean, you're not wrong. What? Okay, apparently I did have space. I hope he didn't just delete something from my inventory. Oh yeah, what that does.
Yeah, truth be told, I don't remember what you need that for. Like, specifically.
You don't.
I'd assume not till endgame. Or no.
You never need it.
Oh, really? What's it for, then?
It just
Like
plays.
an in-battle thing you can do?
No, you just play it, and it plays the melodies you know thus far.
Oh, okay, so it's just kind of a way to know, like, what I have gotten so far.
It's also like it canonizes that Ninten has perfect pitch because he just played the melodies in the correct key. Yeah, I can go ahead and check that if I can remember where Pseudo Mini is.
Yeah, so it is like the Soundstone. You never actually need it.
This is not it. This is where you get chili. This is probably
Hey, free
it.
chili.
Nope. This is
You're not alone. I remember very clearly this happening back when I played this game. Just I was always every time I'd come here, I was like, okay, which house is which again?
Is this also chili? Am I wrong? I thought this one was the one. Because if so, they're just all healing places. Oh, this is where the musical instruments are supposed to be. I mean, you can have the ocarina if you want it, but I guess you're just an NPC. I'm gonna feel really silly if it turns out it's that person standing outside. This is probably it. Nope. Oh, this is where the phone was, isn't it? Nope.
Maybe I should like pull up a map or something.
This is not it. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna look in every single house. This has gotta be it, yeah. I have a need. Leave. Yeah, you can have this. I already gave you the diary. That's probably why I had an inventory slot in the first place. Yeah, nothing else is disposable. Somewhere around here. Yes. So yeah, this guy just wants to look at your shiny little ATM card.
And those wacky digits on the back.
Those 4 wacky digits. Gosh, I don't want to know what actually happened there. Given that this is all a figment of someone's imagination.
Well, hey, you got the big bag, which is going to be useful for like the next how many hours of the game?
Yeah, it's a bag of holding. It holds items, and like a ridiculous number of them. So these are all shops that I am definitely way too poor to be able to afford anything at the moment. So, let us...
Also the only shops in the game that sell defensive equipment, I think.
Yeah, I believe that might be the case. Speaking of defense, This isn't worth my time. Like, it never
Do you have
is.
defense down yet?
Oh, yeah, I do now, don't I? Yeah, I just got it. I forgot about that.
Despite being called magic snails, they don't actually use magic, by the way, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, so
They're
I'm
just very defensive enemies.
just gonna explore around a bit and see what I can find. Hi, flying men. You don't have the amazing music you have in the sequel. And also the soundtrack. But you're still cool. So yeah, these guys are just temporary party members that give you an extra boost and don't actually, like, show up in your menu.
But it's always good to have extra party members. They're no pippies, though.
Yeah, they do non-zero damage. They take hits. Oh gosh, don't call the Sky Teddy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, these guys can call enemies.
Yeah, thankfully we're not stuck completely without any source of cash here. We do, in fact, have a means of extracting what we had. Dad's eyes.
See, he is in this game.
Boy, he's just gonna take all the hits.
These things can raise their own offense, and then they can become kind of threatening, actually.
Yeah, I believe it. Oh, that is solid.
Nothing around here is too super dangerous, though. Except maybe the big widow, but I would just run from that anyway.
Oh yeah, true. I don't have the H2O pendant yet. Probably a good idea to just not fight those.
I mean, I just do that in all EarthBound games. Like, enemies that explode when you beat them, I just don't fight at all. Because, like, what's the point?
Alright. Oh,
Also,
hello.
hey, it's Widow. These, they use these same sprite in Mother 3 for the tree enemies.
Yeah, they do! It's like the exact same sprite. I didn't even think about that. Oh right, this is a healing fountain, too. It's not just a source of money.
Hey, it's the underwear.
Cool, I regained all of my non-lost health. Thanks, flying man. Cash card. Never mind. I'm going to telepathically use my cash card. Well, hi.
I wish I knew about you sooner.
That plus 700. Oh man, I'm trying to remember which ones I actually want, because I can't afford all three.
I mean, back when I played this game, I would just grind for everything as much as I could.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah.
I
Unless you
probably
want to be here for the next 5 hours.
I would like the most expensive one of one of the shops. I think I'm gonna go with the gold ring and the H2O pendant, so I'm gonna have to grind like 600 money. Hopefully that won't
Shouldn't be
take
too bad.
that long. Let me get the fire pendant to give me or rather
I mean, it's not like coming back here is too much of a hassle anyway.
Right, it's not that far a walk. But since we've taken no damage, let's go and explore outside the town a little bit. Okay, maybe not here. This isn't where I was thinking. This has nothing in it. Except a magic snail. Or a dad's eyes.
Yeah, I don't recall there being much. To the bottom right is where the maze is, I think.
Yeah.
And then the castle's in the middle, and then I don't remember what's to the top left.
I mean, I was kind of already in the top left.
Yeah, that's where the fountain is.
Oh.
I mean, I don't recall if there's anything else around that area of note.
I should have walked into the fountain to restore that 1 PP. Do you have to go all the way around to get around the town?
I don't remember you could get around the town, though.
There's definitely stuff to the left of the town.
What is it? Is there a guy who gives you, like, a capsule or something? I don't remember.
Yeah, there's like an equivalent of the magic cat thing for Anna there.
Right.
Nice, nice. Doesn't matter. Nice. Oh, nice. That level was definitely well... Okay, I think this is the right place. Somewhere amidst these trees is some stuff.
Yeah, leveling up, getting money in the meantime.
Am I ever gonna take a hit?
Well, the Flying Man's not gonna last forever.
He's not taking that many hits either. These guys are just using the least volatile possible attacks.
Doesn't one of them have a continuous attack?
Possibly? So here's the Bard. And for some reason this thing is solid from the front. Alright, so this guy is your kind of like, where the heck am I supposed to look for things guy later in the game. I mean, he could be a little bit more helpful, but he does tell you obliquely, at least, where to get all the melodies.
Yeah, this game isn't as, like, cryptic as some people might suggest it to be.
So yeah, that cat has a thing, and will not give it away, much like any other cat. What's more of a waste of time than one of these guys? Don't bother. Oh sure, now I get the runaways, when there was like no threat to begin with. I swear, there are other types of enemies besides these three.
Are there, though?
There...
Or at least outside.
I thought there were more varieties of eyes out here, maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know if they're outside. They probably are, but you'll probably see them eventually.
Yep. Gonna head back to the town, buy one of the... Yeah, I was gonna say, here's the mom's eyes. I think they're the one with the continuous attack, yeah.
Yeah, they might be.
Poor Flying Man. Wow, she has little defense. Yeah, I'm gonna get one of the things here, and then just head out until I have enough cash.
Yeah, with access to free healing and shops with the best stuff in the game, this is like the primo grinding spot of this game.
Supposedly this guy is supposed to say something I'm really from the outside world, like you. But, something got lost in translation, as is kind of frequent with this localization.
Good old NES translations. I don't know the GBA translation though, so maybe it was different there.
I don't think I actually have free inventory space. I do not. So, time to down a hamburger. And restore my 6 HP. So this is kind of important to grasp and not obvious here. So this repel ring is the thing I was thinking of last time. It, makes weaker enemies less likely to spawn, or something to that effect. These all block a certain PSI element, and not the one that you might think.
It's the opposite of what they say, right?
Yeah.
Basically.
Water blocks fire, fire blocks ice, and then earth blocks lightning, or thunder, whatever the heck. Makes sense to some degree, but I have been confused and I've definitely bought the fire pendant thinking it was the one that blocked fire before.
Yeah. Especially if you played EarthBound, where the Earth Pendant is 50% to all elements, I think.
Really? I mean, thunder is less of a thing in that game, I feel.
Thunder doesn't really have an element, quote-unquote.
Alright, so now I take half damage from fire, which will be useful. I'm not gonna bother healing, because my HP is already full. Now we'll just... Oh, hey, this guy.
I do feel like you run into fire pretty often.
Oh no, Flying Man, don't! Does that guy have the gull socks on or something? I haven't taken a single hit since I picked him up.
Oh, don't get me started on the gull socks, sheesh.
This guy has no attack power either. Thank you. Boy, this guy does not want to say hello. I must be going.
And then walk away.
Well, that was unfortunate. Well, 3 experience. Yes, it makes a difference. Guess I'll show something else off, since I have an inventory slot again. Yeah, Blind Man is a very useful source of damage while you're grinding here, though.
Except for the Grouchos.
I'm just gonna hope you attack A. Thank you.
Sowed its seed. I was gonna say, I remember these guys showing up in groups, but I guess they have to do that.
Yeah.
It's a very, bold and brash pose they have there.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll pick up one of these red herb things here. I don't believe the others do anything. Yeah, they're not even solid. There was redweed.
Those are the healing items you get from the big bag, right? The same thing.
No, they can become it if you throw them into the fountain. The fountain is very multi-purpose.
Right.
Oh, wow. Speedy little guy. I say as he approaches slowly.
Which in this game I think means they raise their attack power.
I think they may just do nothing. I don't know. I mean, approaching slowly seems like a reasonable way for an eye to get an up-close look.
I know crocodiles can do that in this game, approach slowly, and I think I read it raises their offense, so I'd assume it's the same for these guys, but who knows.
This is astounding. Just how long I have gone without taking a single hit.
Flying Man is putting in the work. Wow.
I feel the bad that Flying Man can't partake of this nonsense. Thanks. Not what I meant to do. Alright, redweed. Use. So yeah, so this is an endless source of healing. Not to be confused with this nearly endless source of healing, and this endless source of healing. Magicant really is just like a nice place to do just about anything.
It's just a very nice place.
Oh, interestingly, it does not restore my PP, though. So I would have to go back to town to do that.
Yeah.
So I only have 42 uses of telepathy. Nah. I'm just curious how much money I have right now. Oh, wow. Yeah, pretty close already. Alright. Shouldn't need much more grinding then. I'll just sort of hang out in this lower quadrant. There's not too much else to show off.
Yeah, the dad's eyes give quite a bit more money than most of the other enemies around here.
I mean, they bring home the bacon.
Let's see, Four Eyes gives $26, Dad's Eyes gives $53.
Yeah, if I knew the stats offhand, I could definitely
Yeah, I have
like just...
the enemy page up here.
Gosh, man, another one of those horrible level ups. But yeah, now that I'm level 11, I have the ability to learn 4th Dimension Slip, which
sounds really awesome, but it's just a free runaway.
I mean, that's really awesome, but it just costs a lot of PP.
Yes, it is.
I can afford approximately 2 uses of that at the moment, if I remember correctly. And there it is.
Let's see, 4th D-Slip.
Not what I meant. Yeah, I can't actually check.
It is 16 PP.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I like how the description is fleas with a very high chance of escape.
Yes, 100 is very high.
Yes, it is.
But nobody came. Well, of course not. You're in the center of the the enemy loadout. You need to stand over to the left if you want friends.
remember in EarthBound, I like to fight the insane cultists for experience. So I just let them call friends, and I found out that the letter goes all the way up to H. Like, enemy H, join the fight.
Does it just reset at that point?
Yeah, then it goes back to A.
With Fobbies, I could believe you could actually have 8 on screen at once.
Is it A? I thought it was 6.
Yeah, they definitely come in 6 by default. Or maybe not. Maybe 6 is the max.
I was gonna say.
I guess not by default, because it's like just based on how many group up.
Which always felt random, though.
We finally see, like, base eyes here. They're like...
I was gonna say, there is another eye enemy around here, Watcher, who's very weak, but he calls his friends. Or his family, I guess you could say. His mom and dad.
I'm not convinced that Flying Man doesn't actually take 100% of hits. Alright, might as well show what this guy does.
I remember that being the case in EarthBound, where, like, temporary party members, I think, took damage, I think it was like 75% of the time.
Yeah, I could believe that, I guess.
Either way, yeah, here's this guy who's pretty dangerous. Not really, more just annoying. And that he explodes when you beat them.
Indeed.
Wicked Seed, I don't remember what that does, though.
Dehydrated.
What is that? I don't remember that status.
Apparently it drops attack and defense.
Huh. Stay hydrated, kids.
Gosh, Flying Men take a lot more hits than I remember. Well, as I say that, naturally. Oh wow, 100 experience. Was I splitting with Flying Man that whole time?
I don't think so.
Nah. Let's check. That or you do the math and tell me whether I've got enough. Okay, good, I got enough.
What are you after next?
The gold ring. That gives more than the defense coin, if I remember correctly.
What's the best coin?
Whatever the last coin is.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's... Is it called defense coin? Or is it something else?
I may have just made that up. I don't actually recall.
Well, gold ring is 28 defense up. Is it the magic coin? Is that it?
Maybe? It's like 20 plus, I think.
Yeah, magic coin is 20, if that's the best coin.
Yeah, that's the best.
Ring would be better.
Naturally, now that I don't have backup, and now that my defense has decreased...
Alright, you've had it easy.
Oh gosh.
It's a pretty big decrease in stats.
Wait, what? What do you mean by defense decreased by another 13? What is it? Okay, skip it. We're using
Negative.
4D slip.
Negatives.
And it failed! On the 1 in 256 chance. No. Yeah, none of that. You got to see a use of that right off the bat.
No harm done. Free heals.
Is this the
We
wrong
got chili.
I think this guy sells the rings. Oh, it's 1510! For crying out loud! That's what I get for going with the bare minimum.
Pretty sure last time we had a little spiel about carrying extra cash on us.
Yeah, carrying
including real life.
a couple of dozen couldn't hurt. Seven? Why did Flying Man only take 1?
Probably has higher stats than Nintendo does right now.
Maybe he has higher defense, I guess.
Maybe he comes with actual Magicant equipment on him.
Tja, I would have higher defense. Yes.
I like how the description of equipment in this game says, like, when you use it, in all caps.
Yeah.
Sheesh, can't even run away from snails.
Yeah, that should be considerably easier than Nintendo's making it out to be. I don't have the space. No, I do not. She whiz, that would have been bad. Or just tedious.
Why does he sell herbs here? What a weird place to have them.
Alright. So yeah, now we have 57 defense. As opposed to 29, I think we had before. Yeah, 29, because that's my speed, and I haven't, as of yet, partaken in the quick capsule glitch. But yeah, substantial difference. Like, literally double.
Be very good, yes. You really want these.
Like an extra 14 damage worth of defense.
It's also going to be on you for the rest of the entire game.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless I want to, like,
Wait,
avoid weaker enemies.
Check your items.
Yeah?
Does the equipment still show up in there?
No, in this game, if you equip stuff...
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, how do you equip stuff in this game again? I guess you can, huh?
You can't unequip stuff unless you have something of the same slot to replace it with, yeah.
Not that you would, but just interesting.
Yeah, at the moment I definitely don't.
Which is honestly kind of better than... Well, I don't know if I'd say better, but... I'm just surprised that EarthBound didn't do that.
I mean, there were 14 slots in that game.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like... They're still taking up space, I don't know.
Can I solve this riddle?
Telepathy, right?
2 alligators. I always love the music in here.
Nintendo encountered 2 alligators. Yeah, this is one of my favorite songs in this game. It's really nice. And here we run into pig masks.
Yeah! They look like those enemies from Kirby's Nightmare and or rather Kirby's Adventure that got replaced in Nightmare and Dreamland by pigs, oddly enough.
Huh.
And there's nothing in here. Cool.
I don't remember the layout of this castle too well.
These are the most reflective floors. Oh, I don't want to be in here yet. That's progress.
Except for Nintendo himself.
Yeah, he's a ghost. I'm talking to this box. Yeah, don't care. I mean, better than red weed. Yeah, don't care about that either, probably. So I've got healing alpha, I think. I don't think you can eat it. That, yeah. 'Tis an inedible weed.
I like how antidote is spelled out because I don't remember what RPG it was where antidote was spelled as ant dot.
Ant dot?
I think it was one of the old Final Fantasy games. Maybe Final Fantasy IV? Like the SNES version? I don't know. It's just abbreviated as ant dot.
I was just remembering, actually, I want to have my inventory full. Antidote. Bullhorn. I don't even remember what that does. Probably, like, reduces enemy offense or whatever. You get to play like a hippie. Cool.
Ooh, what does Flash Dark do? That's causes blind status, right?
Yeah, I'd assume so. Because yes,
to be fair, I don't remember how useful that is in this game.
Okay, so here you've got 6 presents, of which you can actually only open 1. And thankfully I have no space, so if I check it, it won't... Okay, that's the one I want. But let's see what else we would have. PSI Stone, also useful, but not as much as a boomerang.
Boomerangs are insanely good in this game.
I mean, admittedly, like, PSI Stones are harder to come by than boomerangs in terms of availability, but, like, boomerangs cost, like, lots of cash.
And there's a chance the PI Stone might just break your first time using it.
Oh, cool, a ruler. That'd be a great thing to just pull out. It doesn't even do anything. Alright.
Oh, but strawberry tofu. Which I always just assumed would taste like yogurt. I don't know.
Don't really care about this flash dark. Boof! And now they're just all open.
Ah, but Flash in the Dark is the name of a really good song from Mega Man.
I'm gonna keep my bat around just because there are other characters that are gonna need that boomerang more than me. But yeah,
this is true.
It's a substantial offense boost.
Plus 32 compared to the wooden bat's 12, I think.
It was more than... Oh yeah, it was only 12. So yeah. That's an extra...
I guess Nintendo can hit pretty hard with his fists, but...
That's an extra 20 damage. Definitely worth the trade in the meantime.
And yeah, if it wasn't obvious, all party members can equip boomerangs, so they're really nice.
Yeah, somehow, like, it takes only the most all-American of little boys to know how to use a bat properly, but like a boomerang, they're all well-trained. I mean, to be fair, Lloyd is the sort that, like, you think would probably be into that.
Yeah, that's true.
It is only 8 notes long. It's a little bit more than 8 notes.
Wait, don't you have to play the ocarina for Queen Mary here?
No, you just sing. Oh, this
okay.
This guy actually tells you about the Onyx hook. That's good.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I've never missed it, but I feel really bad for the person who misses the Onyx hook.
No. Apparently these count as solid, despite the fact they're clearly like 15 feet in the air above me.
Good old sprite layering. Or lack thereof, I guess.
Yeah, so we are set to leave at this point. We've got pretty much everything there is to do, but let us...
Definitely be coming back here.
Yeah, this is just kind of your...
central hub, almost.
Yeah, you get to... I mean, you're forced to come back here later in the story, but even beyond that, there are plenty of reasons to come back here for extra equipment or whatnot later.
This magical pink paradise isn't story relevant?
I'm already full on health, right? Yeah, pretty much. Couple PP.
Again,
short.
though, a nice nod Mother 3 does to this game is make the Magipsies live in pink shells. I thought that was a nice touch.
Indeed.
I have to admit, I was never the biggest fan of Magicant's song in this game. Though I suppose the Smash remix is pretty nice. I said the, as if I'm only talking about one, but
yeah, yes,
one I'm talking about.
the Smash remix, the one that they made for
the one. That is good.
Yeah, I still have yet to go and set my music preferences on the vast majority of levels, but Magicant is an error I had to fix good and early. So yeah, this isn't maze-like at all, and I just randomly stumbled into the right hole, like, immediately. I'm gonna look at the video to see where that was. I mean, it's not like the others do anything.
I know, they're just there.
Okay, truth be told, I actually don't remember which way to go in here.
I don't remember either, actually.
But I think...
hang on.
I think that, like, wrong paths will resolve themselves immediately. This isn't like a forever forest type. Oh, you know what? I should really see if I can carry a flying man all the way through this.
Probably would be a decent idea.
Got
Or
stuck.
no, this is just disguised grinding, right?
Shh. It's disguised not wanting to have to backtrack through the whole thing. Nah. Yeah, it'll be nice when I get up to 48 PP and I can actually use 4th D-slip more than twice without having to restore PP, which is hard to do at the moment.
I mean, ideally we wouldn't have to use that much, but hey, you never know what'll happen.
So yeah, these flying men are limited in number and do not come back when they are out of HP.
No, they die. For good.
Yes, he was buried in the cemetery that totally existed before this. You said that. That was not there a second ago, I'm pretty sure.
I don't recall if they say increasingly more like distressed things each time you lose one, like they do in EarthBound.
Yeah, that was definitely a thing in EarthBound. Yeah, maybe it was us doing 1 damage to the snail that I was thinking of. That seems believable. Just don't waste your energy.
Well, you do have a boomerang now.
This is true. I mean, I definitely have more attack than him, I imagine. I don't recall I don't... Yeah, I don't think there's too much in this maze of interest besides the correct path. Also, hi, this is a guy.
Hey, it's, Ulrich.
Ooh, PK Thunder. That does surprisingly little damage.
Yeah.
Guess you're still generally being introduced to PSI moves. You know, besides PK Beam Gamma.
Jeez.
That they just threw at me immediately and just assumed I'd be able to tank.
You're gonna be seeing that move a lot more.
Oh, Beam Gamma I'm fine with for the moment.
It'll become a bit more annoying later in the game. I mean, unless you choose not to recruit more party members.
Where's the fun in them? Also, wow! 54 damage!
Nintendo is not messing around anymore. Even a 20-point increase in his stat is a very, very substantial difference.
Oh
Which is why
gosh.
stat up PSI is so good.
Oh, never mind. Maybe it doesn't resolve itself immediately. Okay, Flying Man, do me a favor and don't kill this guy this time.
It's all just luck with this guy. Flying Man, you're not making him want to be polite.
Welp! Guess I asked for that.
I didn't even know that could happen. Wow.
So yeah, that gives you like 69 experience, is some high amount that is not 3.
But I thought it affected everyone.
No, it picks a random one. I forgot the random one could include the
Yeah.
Flying Man.
I mean, he is still there.
Yeah, not worth getting that. A Magic Herb is like 30 healing, so it's not as good as a hamburger. Or bread, because at least bread has a secondary use. And it's better than a wooden bat, but I don't want to have to buy another one. I may store that. Oh, I should have done
Well,
that
again,
back in
once you
Magicant.
Won't you be getting an aluminum bat soon anyway?
It's not better than a boomerang. I mean, yeah, that's true. It
but
might. I don't know when you're able to get that, honestly.
I want to say it's Lloyd's town, but I don't know.
Yeah, we'll find out. Okay. I assume these guys only appear in here, because I definitely didn't see them before this.
Yeah, sounds plausible. I also think you can run into
We made it.
the eyes enemies in groups down here.
Yeah, I think you can fight all 3 of them at once.
Which can be dangerous. Especially if the dad's eyes flies into a rage.
Please give me the experience this time, or don't. See if I care. Okay. Well. Magic herb once again.
You know, I very much recall coming in here alone, and I couldn't remember why. I was like, why didn't I not come here with a flying man? And I think now I remember why.
Well, normally they just die faster than this. Apparently,
yeah,
these enemies are just being super nice.
Well, then again, do they though?
And giving him all the experience. He must be leveling up. That's why he's surviving. Wow, this game is gonna really try to give me this experience. I'm gonna give it no opportunities.
I mean, also to be fair, the enemies in this Magicant don't really hold a candle to the ones from EarthBound.
Astounding. This is the strangest luck I've ever had.
I don't know why either, game.
Oh, I know why.
It's the streamer's curse, right?
Yeah. Okay, that's something I definitely want. Do I need 2 breads? I forget if you can buy bread in Marysville.
I assume you can buy bread at any department store.
Yeah, I mean the difference between that and a burger.
They all have the food. They all have the food sections, I think.
Yeah, there's not too much of a difference anyway.
Yeah, items in this game are meant to be used, so you know, use them as you see fit.
Will be less of a problem once we have a second party member.
You can get the katana down here, right?
Yes, and that's why I want a full inventory.
The best weapon. Yeah.
I mean, can't do much with it at the moment.
Nintendo can swing a bat around, but doesn't know how to swing a sword.
Bats,
around.
yes. Boomerangs, like Japanese swords, less so. This is just sad. I feel like I've never actually used the boomerang this early.
I know, just because I probably didn't know about how those presents worked.
I'm talking to this guy, man.
The bane of speedrunners.
I need more than 40 PP to awaken that dragon. No, in reality, I just need, you know, like, a level. That is not 12.
Yeah, you need to be level 25 specifically for that dragon to pay you any mind.
I'm curious as to whether that can
Which
be...
I'm sure speedrunners love.
I'm curious as to whether that can be any party member, or whether it has to be Nintendo.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it's going to be Nintendo, reasonably, but hey, it's fun to imagine.
Hey, Anna's tougher than you no, she really isn't. And you're gonna get her at, like, level 13. Or higher. Much higher. Oh, hey.
She is very much a late bloomer.
A fish. This is a totally normal enemy. It is not.
He
gonna...
has a continuous attack, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna def up.
Wow, it's like an actual boss.
The question is Flying Man gonna survive this? Ooh. Nope. I wonder if that's...
Increased by 62, wow.
I wonder if that's scripted. I feel like he had way less HP than the other guy. He was taking hits left and right. Maybe enemies were just not using attacks very frequently. That or maybe Groucho's experience was secretly damage. Gosh, oh no! Continuous 1 damage, what am I gonna do? Wow, some boss fight. I'm a bit OP for this part of the game, I think. Oh, I need this.
Well, defense up is also, it's like a percentage of your defense stat, right? How much it increases, so...
Yeah, it's double. Yeah, it's all of it, approximately. It, like, doubles it. Okay, so I can't get rid of anything but the bat or bread.
I'd just get rid of the bat, honestly.
Whoops.
Oh no, I dropped my cash card.
Shoot.
Nintendo ate the bread, which in turn leaves crumbs everywhere.
Well, I walked all the way back to where I left the crumbs on the ground, and now I can pick up the onyx hook. That was some distance. So yeah, here's where the sword is, I think. There was sword. I think the katana is later. If it's a... Hey, I could actually get the experience this time.
Yeah, the katana might be Mount Itoi? I don't remember.
Yeah, but this is...
I feel like you could get it relatively early, but I don't know.
This is a fairly strong weapon for Teddy, nonetheless. He doesn't have a magic candy or ribbon to help him out. But firstly, he doesn't really need it. He doesn't really need it. But he does get a sword if you come back here.
Won't be seeing him for a very long time, though.
Indeed. And yep. 64 experience.
I guess I could say that about all the party members in this game, though.
74 experience. Is it a random amount?
Yeah, I think it's like a range.
What did I just get? Is that another healing? No. State. Oh, PSI shield. That's new, right?
PSI shield.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really use it much, though.
It blocks like half of PSI damage, I think, which is non-trivial, but like...
It's just that this game doesn't really have boss fights, you know?
Yeah, they're pretty few and far between.
And it's like enemies that use PSI, you'd rather just fight normally, but it's not bad.
So this is a guy here. You can tell by the very detailed sprite.
Hey, it's a negative man.
Yes, that's because I'm a silent protagonist.
Yes, that is right?
And hey, we're back in not Magicant. And immediately get assaulted by local wildlife. Not the most threatening sort. Oh hey, they do more than 1 damage though. Which against 60 defense is definitely something.
Not that I know how fierce skunks really are, but hey. Or they like stun tanks, which can literally just explode.
Wow,
yeah, better hope you don't. Just hope you don't run into bears out here, though.
Oh, barbots, they're so much better. Don't these know like beam beta or something?
Yeah, these things usually just use varieties of beam.
Or gamma, that works too.
Wow, these things can use beam gamma? That's crazy. Huh. Well, not right now, it's not so crazy, but...
It will be if I ever get a partner that doesn't have a Franklin badge on them.
That's why we're gonna go to the factory, right?
Yeah, it's sadly not the closer... Well, gosh, this is a longer section than I remember it being. Firstly, let's check the map, because we can do that.
This is rural America, so not much out here.
So yeah, we're way over west of Marysville. Or east of Marysville, I should say. And you can, at this point, you can walk back to your hometown and all that sort of stuff. Just by traveling west of here, I believe.
There's a good few ways to go from here.
It's not really anything to see that way. This is a very large town, as you can see.
Yeah.
One of these times I'll get this right.
That's like a real American city.
Union Station. That sounds like a reasonable train station name. So yeah, let's check out the town a bit.
As with most towns, there is a shop to check.
Yep, this is your usual, I can buy a bag of french fries if I feel like it, but this is just your usual, fast food fare.
I could go for some french fries right now, that's for sure. I don't know, I just like orange juice. We don't have soda, we have orange juice.
Yeah, this is the same stuff as you can get in the other store as well. Oh yeah, you can get the aluminum bat here. Don't recall what exactly that does. But hey, we didn't throw it away, so that means we can actually spend 200, get like 250 for the old wooden bat. And yeah, you can buy more bread.
The aluminum bat is offense up by 30, which is still really good.
Yeah, and if you were yeah, it's basically the same. So yeah, if you were having second thoughts about the repel ring, you can always buy that here without trekking all the way back to...
Huh, I didn't know that, actually.
Magicant. See, the problem with the repel ring is you're sacrificing 28 defense. Take this wooden bat that I bought here, for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this isn't how returns work, but you know.
Wow, I'm rich yet again. I can buy that bat right now if I wanted. There's no point, but see, the sad thing is now I can go back to Magicant and basically afford the other defense equipment. But it takes a while to trek all the way back out.
If we didn't say it earlier, that's what the Onyx hook is for. You teleport back to Magicant whenever.
Indeed.
So you do have to walk back out every time, though, right?
Yes, you do. I don't believe you can use breadcrumbs in the real world and then walk back from the metaphysical.
I don't know, are you sure? I feel like you actually can, but...
I mean, we'll try, I guess. I have bread on me. I don't think it's gonna work. And I just saved, right? You know, I'm just going to assume I didn't, because that's always the safe thing.
Because, yeah. Saving a lot of data.
Why am I always so close to a level when I save?
Is that really close to a level, though?
112? I mean, that could be a couple of enemies. That could be 1.5 Grouchos. Alright, goods, bread. Yeah, I don't think that Magicant's even on the main map. I mean, not that that necessarily means anything. Yeah, that doesn't work.
Okay, fair enough.
So let us close the software and restart. I thought there was a reset button. Maybe there's a soft reset code I don't know about. Oh, I used the wrong button, that's why. Well, now you can see that
I did that in Alpha Sapphire, where I tried pressing buttons to see if you could skip the SOAR cutscene, and then I just ended up soft resetting my game.
I mean, yep. What is the SOAR cutscene? Just going into the fly
animation, yeah,
thing?
Yeah, jumping on Latios. And
Gee,
then
thanks for loading the suspend point.
Wow.
Righty then. So we could buy like another thing of bread, I guess. I may do that and then deposit most of the rest of this cash. Actually, you know, I'm probably gonna get other things in my inventory, so we'll leave that alone for now.
I mean, burgers are still good healing items you can buy, but you have the big bag now, so...
Yeah, but I could use that for other things. Oh.
Or sports drinks, which I have made use of before.
You know what? I am just curious. How far can I get at this level if I just throw caution to the wind and try to progress the story as fast as possible? Because that worked out so well last time. So yeah, normally what you would do at this
PSI?
normally what you would do at this point of the game is get your second party members so you can clear the tracks and actually use this train. But where's the fun in that?
Or we could just walk. Anywhere. Anywhere we want, pretty much.
Oh, we should probably heal first. Where did I even use this PP? Oh, right, defense. Yeah. Oh, that PSI shield is gonna do you some serious good.
We do not have a PSI rocket to use.
We do have a PSI stone, but we have one.
Stone Luigi.
I forget if there are cheaper alternatives to using hospitals to restore PP in this immediate area.
Does this game not have inns?
Never mind. That's not what the hospital does.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, hotel. Blah. Tell me you have an ATM card place here. 65. Gee whiz. Give me a sec. I mean, I got the cash.
I don't know. That sounds like how much a hotel room would cost in real life.
Fair. But I'm staying there approximately 2 minutes.
I'm just here to take a nap.
Gotta round it off. I mean, given this game, bed bugs might very well be an actual thing. That depending on what point of the game they're at, either have one attack, or just outright kill you in one hit.
Insecticide. It seems effective.
Yeah, I could be checking enemies to see what their, like, tattle-esque description is. But that's just dangerous more often than not.
Yeah. Maybe when we get more party members / meat shields.
But yeah. These guys, if I recall, are quite fast. Not quite low enough attack for me to be able, or HP for me to be able to just destroy them in one hit. Unless I smash them, then that's probably enough. Tell me if I'm right about that, though. I think they have like 60 HP?
Eagles?
Yeah. Oh, they have more, 40 or more.
45, actually.
Oh, well, a high damage range will get it. And now a slightly
They have
lower.
a speed stat of 60, so...
That's probably what I was thinking of then.
They're not the fastest enemy here, though, actually.
Yeah, you know, maybe let's head to the factory at least and get like the lower factory and just get some supplies. That
With your
would
full inventory?
It's not completely full. It could fit at least one bottle rocket in it.
Which you can't use. Or
Exactly. No, I can't.
Can you? I was like, wait, can Nintendo use those? Probably not.
Yeah, this is a reasonable next step in the actual storyline, though. I believe you mean this looks like EarthBound, but with imagination.
And possibly better for epileptic people without those backgrounds.
Debatable. There's probably some black to white screen flashing at some point.
Yeah.
This is before they cared about such things.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure PK Thunder is like a bunch of yellow flashes on screen, so...
It's not yellow, it's like dark blue, I think.
I thought that was Freeze, but I could be wrong.
Freeze is blue, Fire is red, and I think Thunder is
Thunder
a dull
is not
blue.
yellow.
Dull blue in this game. The Beam is white, but I don't recall if it flashes the whole screen.
Yeah, this is EarthBound Beginnings, the first game in this series.
Oh great, 2 Barbots. Oh no. That's more doable.
Yeah, they'll just end up killing themselves, probably.
Yeah, if Barbot actually has PK Beam at beta, if I'm right about that, how much damage does that do in this game? Hopefully I'm thinking of Alpha, because, like, now that I think about it, doesn't Alpha do, like, 30 damage? And Beta do, like,
Beam is
80?
very powerful.
I mean, Gamma
see.
kills you, so...
Let's see, Beam Alpha is 28 to 32 damage. Beam Beta is 70 to 85 damage.
Yeah, if they actually can do that, I definitely can't survive that, so hopefully they don't actually have that.
I think it's maybe the Ultra ones.
Yeah, the Ultra Barbot.
Which you might run into, depending on what you're going to do.
One of those level ups gave me a lot of PP. I just noticed that. I only had 42 a couple levels ago. Yeah, one of the things in here, I believe there's a force capsule. And this is a very easy to navigate fort of sorts compared to the other one.
Oh no, Barbots can only use Beam Gamma. Huh.
Oh, well, that means nothing at the moment, then. I love this music. This sounds like... I don't know,
Factory music?
Yeah, I love, like, the B section of this music in particular.
Yeah, really. I like this, I think this sounds like a lot better than EarthBound's rendition, honestly. Rats.
Yeah, there's way more varied enemies in the other factory. Oh, just as well, I don't need that. When do you actually face things that can poison you?
Or you could run into bionic centipedes, which can, I think, do that.
Not at this point, I don't think. I thought that'd be either in the desert or at least in the other factory.
No, bionic centipedes are around the zoo. You just didn't run into them.
Oh. Well then.
Let's see, what can poison you?
A physical
I know
cap.
tarantulas can. And, scorpions? I think you can run into those that can poison you. Or maybe not, because there is a bionic version of scorpions which can, so I don't know if regular scorpions could poison.
You know, I'm not gonna play the whole Chugga Conroy game of, like, coming up with creative ways to justify using any given, like, capsule on someone. I'm just gonna give them all to Nintendo for the time being.
Yeah. He's going to always be here.
After all, 4 strength is an extra 8 HP. I will take that. Oh, I'll take that too. Come to think of it, don't I have one of those in my inventory? Yeah, I should probably, like, check that or something. I don't know, I guess it could come in handy.
This isn't EarthBound. Yes,
Whoops.
This is EarthBound. This isn't Chrono Trigger. We don't have to worry about Nintendo, you know, dying.
Did I use? Yeah, I did. If memory serves, there are a few capsules in this area. Did I check this door already? I did not. Ooh, a butter knife. A weaker version of the sword that I've already seen. Not much reason to pick that up. Yeah, these Barbots are kinda not the strongest things. If you can avoid their insta-death attack. I always thought like the street lights in certain like highways kind of look like these guys.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
I can't think of which particular highways, so that's not a very useful
You know that
visual metaphor. I feel like it was in Illinois someplace. Like I-55 maybe. This isn't where I came in, is it?
Is this the factory with
No,
the
this
Franklin
is
badge?
That's not the entrance. No, that's the other factory.
Isn't? I guess I was like, I'm looking at a map, but I guess this is the wrong factory, even though it looks like this one.
I think I just did a 180. Am I heading back towards the entrance?
These are usually good places to use bread.
Yeah. Or at least keep track of which level I'm on. This has to be the entrance. No, this is not the entrance. This is more levels than I remembered it being. Okay, here's the quick capsule, so I'm in the upper right corner. I'm just gonna eat the bread at this point. Or not. Not that it matters. I keep forgetting you have to do separate things.
There was quick capsule.
Yeah, even if it doesn't give me defense, 4 or 5 speed is not not an unreasonable thing to try to buff myself with. Yeah, on the
Are
far...
these the only enemies in here? Rats?
Rats. I've seen barbots. I don't know if I've seen anything else. What is in this trash can? Is this where the bottle rocket is?
Yeah, it's only barbots and rats in here. Huh.
Whoops, didn't actually check the trash can. Oh, yep, this is where the bottle rocket is, and I made a mistake, because now I'm not going to be able to clear up more inventory space without getting rid of a life upgrade. Seems like there's a lot of magic herbs in here. And even some herbs.
Of the non-magic variety.
Plastic bat, not too useful.
Maybe this was a toy factory at one point.
I don't know if I've seen that attack.
Oh yeah, the dirty words. But Nintendo wasn't convinced. His offense goes up by 80.
Yeah, it'd be pretty funny to fight one of those hippies now and just see how much damage I could do. So yeah, I think I've gotten just about everything in here. I just want to check the middle levels again and make sure I'm not missing a, missing some other capsule I'm forgetting about. Because I don't think I've actually seen anything further over on this floor.
For some reason, I can't really seem to find maps of this factory. It's all the other factory I keep finding maps for.
Okay, this map says there's a fight capsule at the end of the floor I'm currently on, which, I mean, is not worthless. Extra smash attacks are nice, but I would prefer a force capsule. Maybe I'll just leave that for now. I mean, I can buy more life up cream. I'm just gonna use it. 200k cache is not the biggest difference in...
There's also an infinite source of that stuff late in the game, so...
Not even that much later, if I remember correctly.
It's around LA, I think. So...
My energy, yes, that's a stat that I have. Yep.
Ninten's kindness went up by by 5.
Yeah, we're definitely super well equipped here to go
To
progress
handle
in the
most
game.
upcoming threats, but
60 speed is not a thing I will have for a while. Approximately 10 levels at the rate I've been going with those 2s recently.
you can run into cougars around here, which have 78 speed. Sorry.
Cougars are here? I thought they were earlier. Or they were in the zoo.
Around where the eagles are. So
Yeah, I guess I'm wrong then.
wolves, skunks, cougars, eagles, and bears, and the saucers and barbots.
You know, usual stuff that lives between the rural American towns.
You can also start running to the cars around Marysville.
Yeah, that's only north, I believe.
North, okay. It just says Marysville, and I'm like, well, you can't run into encounters in the town, so...
Marysville is a big area, man.
Yeah, that is true. But with Nintendo on his lonesome, it can be a bit dangerous to run into those cars.
44 damage. It'll be nice if I get another level, so I can actually just kill these things in one hit more frequently.
Yeah.
I forget what the damage range is. Is it like 0.9 to 1.1?
What is this, Luigi's hammer?
Yeah. Oh. I'm tempted to just fight until I hit the next level, because I can't be far. So yeah, there's more story stuff to do at this school. Not particularly interested in the moment. I'm gonna check the map and see how far it is to Podunk.
Fine.
And my house specifically.
There's also, like, germs in there. Someone can give you a cold in there. We don't want to go in there.
Yeah, I realize we haven't actually seen much of the town. I will show some of that off once
We've been
I've...
seeing its outer roads, but... I mean, there's not much to see, really, outside of the shops, so...
Yeah, I guess there's not really too much reason to go back and check this bottle rocket when I'm just gonna need it right back when I try to get Lloyd anyway. These eagles must have really low fight stat. 'Cause I feel like I've been smashing and getting missed by them a lot.
Let's see, their fight stat is 20, so...
Yeah, that's pretty low. It's like a 20%, 10% difference.
For reference, the skunks have a fight stat of 52.
Oh. I forgot, I have to talk to humans.
I can't just, like...
Well, you got me
examine
there.
them.
I wasn't told what day of the week this was. I was given express permission by my dad.
To just wander around the countryside.
So yes, this guy's talking about the rocks. And this guy's talking about rockets. If you put the two together... I guess that's somewhat of a hint of what to do next.
And we need to give the rocks some encouraging words.
Maybe this is the only town that actually has a school in it. So everyone...
Yeah.
Well, I'll try.
You have school, don't you? There is a school here.
Wow, how do I keep managing to walk circles around this girl?
I guess it would be fair to say to talk to more people, since this is an EarthBound game.
He never eats lunch. What do you even mean by that? I love how these NPC sprites are very clearly, like, inspired by Peanuts specifically.
Yeah.
It's like a Marcy hairdo. Wait, what did you get? Oh, this.
There's I don't know if it's this game, but in EarthBound there's like a kid that looks like Pigpen, so.
Yeah, I think he sells like stuff at the Berglund Park.
Yeah. Well, he's all over the place, but.
Well, if those two NPCs at the north of the town were too subtle, that guy definitely tells you what to do next. A strip joint. See, the funny thing is, I don't
strip
even
mall, not what you might be thinking.
Yeah, I know. The funny thing is, I don't actually know what the original meant. That's just an awkward translation.
It's fine. It's just an American strip mall. It's fine.
Yeah, I'd say I only look happy about half of the time when I'm traveling left and right. Like up and down. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wearing the goofiest grin on my face when I'm going up.
No, that's not until the ending.
Yeah. Hooray! Won't be
I
doing
always like
that.
to imagine Nintendo pulls his hat like really down far on his face.
Oh, the back sprite, you mean?
No, like when he's like the front sprite. I don't know. It just looks like his hat is like really far down on his face.
But in general, it is. His eye is like right under the brim.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we've talked to just about everyone in the main part of town here.
Everyone is concerned about that railway.
See, I'm with you, guy. I get your concern.
Also, I think I remember. It's like this just reminded me, but seeing the NPCs move around faster when you're running. Because I think
it
isn't a run button in the programming. It's just an all-around speed-up feature.
Yeah, it's a
basically,
speed up the game. Yeah, it's just an emulator speed button.
Which I think they changed in the GBA version, but I could be wrong.
I think you're probably right. All right, so I thought it was at 80 HP. Whatever, man. Let me heal one more time, and then let's actually do what I said I was gonna do earlier and try to make some progress rightward rather than continuing the intended story here. My cash card is gradually moving back up to the top of the inventory. I always liked how the hotel phones in EarthBound were the non-paying kind, because like
Yeah, so you never really had a reason to ever use payphones.
I mean, it's fair. If you were to stay at a hotel, presumably they'd let you use the phone for free. Not that I've ever had much reason to do that.
Yeah, we kind of have cell phones these days.
Back in the day, I'm sure one did. One would get wake-up calls and everything.
Remember, these games are in the 80s and 90s, so...
I mean, they didn't have cell phones at all, or they hardly had cell phones at all in the the late 80s, let alone...
Giant brick radiation-causing ones, maybe.
Yeah, let alone this nebulous time period this game is supposed to take place in. It's like halfway 50s and halfway 80s. I mean, Nintendo exists, apparently, in it.
Shrinking. So yeah, now we're gonna run along the train tracks like a responsible young child would.
Exactly. I'm surprised the music doesn't change in here. Wow, I got a good long way there.
Yeah, inside the game doesn't really want you to be running around inside these tunnels, so there's some very powerful enemies in here.
Yeah, this doesn't look problematic at all. Whoops, I'm probably already dead. Didn't even get a chance, not even getting a chance to run. cool. See, that's what this is for.
Those regular scorpions aren't very less powerful.
I mean, yeah, those are about the strongest enemy you can run into here.
Are they?
If I remember correctly, yes.
I thought you could start running into like ultra barbots in here.
I mean, they're not that
Because
much
this
better.
Is just the desert. I thought this is just the desert encounter tables.
I don't think it's quite that. Alright. That's why we got the big bag that has approximately like 30 items. She whiz! You're not gonna let me off the hook here.
Jeez, you can run into Nancy's in here. Oh God.
Yeah, they can't be that much worse. I'm gonna run again.
No, but they have 120 HP and 170 defense, so...
This is cool. I only have to use either my limited stock of a big bag or my potentially could break at any moment PSI stone, like 3 times per... Well, the PSI stone is more uses, admittedly. Thing is, like, the big bag is really not even that needed after this point in the game, so, like, I don't feel like I'm wasting it.
Not
like,
really.
It's useful in Duncan's factory, but, like, you can get through that without it. Oh, this guy's telling you how bad an idea this is.
I didn't know there was anybody in here. Huh.
I'm having pretty long stretches without encounters here. Okay, good. Just
Welcome
a
to
plain
EarthBound
old,
Beginnings.
a plain old ultra barbot. That guy I can take. Yeah, let's just try to 4D slip this, because I definitely can't survive multiple turns against these.
And then those guys will explode. Though you do have the H2O pendant.
See, the problem is, a 4th D-slip is a get-out-of-jail-free card if I go first, but I don't go first that frequently. And it also takes one whole use of the PSI stone to get that back. Either this is a much longer area than I remembered, and as such... Oh gosh, I should have healed before this. Yeah, once again, this is probably mandatory.
You'll get out there eventually.
I don't know. I don't know if I quite have the the tools to deal with that.
163 defense. I don't think you ever really will.
No, yeah. I don't think I can deal with 300 attack. You're going to need PSI to get into that. 320 defense is not something you can easily pierce. Surely this can't be that much longer.
If only we had someone who could use PSI.
These just keep getting worse. I'm apparently very wrong about the scorpions.
Oh man. I do remember this formation though.
I'll probably survive this if that guy doesn't use a beam I can't deal with.
If I recall, I think these barbots, they have like a resistance to beam itself, so I don't recall if they can be killed by beam gamma.
No, yeah, they definitely can't. The other guys might be able to be, if I can
Yeah, I think
reflect
so.
the beam elsewhere. Which I think you can, can't you?
Maybe?
Alright, PSI stone, please don't break.
Speedrunner's luck.
Oh, I got one use out of it, that's nice. It was a pretty high pretty high roll too, 23. I wish there were anything I could actually have a chance at killing here. Gosh, pretty much anything in here, like, that first loadout is, like, do I gamble with a run?
Yeah.
They have a non-zero
that-
chance of just missing.
like everything in here is groups of 2 or more, so
Yeah, this speed is problematic. Yeah, I'm probably dead here. What are the speed values on these guys?
Not that different, actually. Everything is either 60 or 70.
Yep, both considerably higher than what I have at the moment.
Not much higher than the enemies outside.
Whoops.
Surprisingly, but...
Definitely didn't mean to continue.
Well, except the energy robot, which has a speed stat of 20.
Alright, let's try this one more time and just be more liberal with our 4th D slips. Because the thing is, even if these guys can be easily dealt with in terms of, like, attack power, which they probably can't, it's just like, I need to be able to survive a couple of turns to do that.
Yeah. we're only one boy, so... But hey, it's something cool about this game. You can sequence break. Well, it's not really even sequence breaking, but you know.
Naturally, I'm gonna run into 10 times more enemies this time than last time.
That's what restore points are for, right?
Yeah.
You should use the repel ring.
I don't know if it works on these guys.
I don't think it's gonna work.
If only the big bag had a chance of breaking. It's just like, nope, too bad, it had 1 herb in it. It's a large empty bag. I should probably heal. See, no, I just orange.
It's an actual fixed number, right?
Yeah,
keeps track of?
it's 30, I believe.
30?
Yeah. Maybe 32. I don't know. See, here's where I, like, attempt to manipulate RNG and do a very bad job of it, apparently. You know, this is one guy. What's the worst that could happen? I should have healed more than once. Well.
Gabalon, huh. That wasn't in the encounter table.
Yeah, it's a desert enemy. That'll probably kill. Nope.
Starman.net doesn't show these guys in the train tunnel, but hey.
Ah, rip. That doesn't count. I definitely would have been able to survive that if I had had 1 more, like, health to start with. Yeah.
Gabalon, let me see.
Yeah, if this doesn't work out, then we'll just recruit Lloyd as we were meant to do and call it a night. I have once done the Ana sequence break, but I must have had a lot more speed, because I seem to remember dealing with eagles considerably more easily, and not having to, like, chance every single fight.
I mean, it would just be a matter of, like, you know, war of attrition, just powering through eventually.
I mean, yeah,
it's
but
not like it's impossible.
Well, it becomes considerably more impossible if I run out of PSI stone.
Yeah, PSI stone, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to probably go back and regroup after this fight.
It's just a fun thing to toy with, though, because I usually always picked up Anna really late in the game, but you can get her pretty much any time, starting from now.
What, did I miss? That had to have been a really low chance with the difference in our fight stats. I missed and then got an incredibly low damage roll. Oh, come to think of it, I didn't level up after I used that strength capsule. I really should do that.
Yeah, there's that too.
That way I have a chance of getting a lot more HP, at least.
HP up by 2.
I mean, yeah, it is only a chance. I mean, it can go up by 0 to 15 on any given level. Oh gosh, I didn't know these were here.
Yeah, the cars.
I don't think those
and
are
trucks.
I don't think those are the sort that can like totally screw me.
Yeah, some of these guys can can spew their exhaust, and Ninten is asthmatic.
Okay,
and
they're
when
good.
he gets an asthma attack, he is totally helpless, I think.
Yeah, more or less. I don't even know if you can
I don't
run.
remember if you can run away. 14 HP, that is very nice. Yeah, but besides that, though, the car enemies are very weak.
See, I don't actually know. I know the GBA game has some sorts of, like, manipulable RNG, if I remember correctly. I don't recall if the original version does.
I don't know, I'd have to...
Because this
watch some
definitely
again.
seems like the sort of game that would be manipulable.
Well, this one does have tiles, so, you know.
Yeah.
Tile-based games always have that, right?
Like, the Dragon Quest RNG runs are pretty insane, and also the only reason I knew the reference at the end of the Heroes Classic Mode run. It's like, that's the Dragon
By the way,
Lord and
as
his...
of now, as of now, Hero's out, but I haven't really been keeping up with Smash much, so...
Yeah,
I just hear he's a luck-based character, which
Yeah.
is kind of fun.
Yeah, it's definitely something. I've not played him much. Oh gosh, why? Stop! Where were these before?
It says on the list these are, reindeer encounters, huh?
Yes.
Even though you're very clearly next to Marysville.
Why? I mean, I'm sort of on the way to Reindeer, but like, gee whiz,
1-7
man.
encounters.
Well, so much for that level up.
You can also run into fugitives around here.
Yeah,
And, I didn't know, but they give a lot of money.
I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah. His description is he can be found on the FBI's most wanted list, so that's funny. Like, for reference, the Eagles give $30 apiece. The Fugitive gives $350 per kill.
That's like 1 1/3 bears. Oh boy, how much HP does the Ultra Barbot have? Is it worth risking it? Because it can use Beam Gamma. That's
He
like...
has 80 HP.
I'm gonna try once. He's alone.
80 HP and 80 defense, so...
Because his attack isn't that ridiculous.
He can also drop plasma beams.
Well, that sounds useful for not me.
I'm sure someone can.
That might kill? Yeah, that'll kill. Hey, I killed an enemy. I didn't have to use PP to run away.
It still says Ultra Barbots only use PK Beam Gamma on this one side, but I'm not sure.
Well, if that's the case, then I will definitely be fighting any solo ones I come across. I don't think the Omega Saucers are worth, like, just the group damage from this is just not worth the effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So
got...
everything in here has like a force stat of around 100, so they might be able to smash it pretty easily.
That's not what that does. Fight is the one that
right.
does that. Force just means they have a lot of
Force
PP,
is,
or can land their statuses a lot.
land statuses? Yeah.
I don't think they have any statuses to land.
Yeah, despite the stat being called force, it means more like magic force.
Indeed.
If it weren't for my force, I would never have graduated college.
See, talking to that guy is what screwed me on the RNG front last time. I'm going to assume I'm
Yeah, we
about
have
to
to not
get...
help.
Just anytime I walk a really long way without an encounter, I just, like, get in the menu and hope that I... just reset the RNG. Okay, this guy... I should check. I mean, I can open the enemy list too, and this is definitely a thing I would do if I were playing this back in the day. You would bet I would have compiled all this on my own. 100 HP. Yeah, so I barely didn't kill him last time. I must have done like 95 damage or something.
Let's see. He has dehydrate, sticky substance, and a continuous attack.
Oh gosh, he has a continuous attack?
It says it here, yeah.
Oh man, I can't even kill him in 3 hits.
Especially if he dehydrates you. Which does make sense, and normally these guys are found in the desert.
Yeah, this is just not worth it. The barbots are worth it. This guy less so.
You know, I don't see much in this game that can use, like, the other variants of the beam, DK beam.
Yeah, maybe
Looks
that's...
like it's mostly just Starman.
Yeah, maybe that's just the later game enemies. Oh shoot, I didn't realize it was that high on HP already. Okay, 1 I couldn't deal with. 2 though. 2, that sounds more reasonable.
I wonder if these are supposed to be, like, based off something specifically, because that's a very specific name it has, I don't know.
I keep thinking I'm taking way more damage than I am, apparently. Alright. Wow, even higher BP roll than last time.
And it's so nice having 3-digit HP, huh?
Yeah. I mean,
It just looks nice.
I'm still gonna use 4th D slip
Well,
while
yeah.
I have the ability in any fight like this. Like maybe a single Gabalon I'll run away from normally.
Actually, can't these saucers use PSI block, or am I mistaken?
I think that might be the case. Yeah, Nancy. Just please increase your defense. Please don't do that! Oh shoot, if this doesn't work, I am basically screwed.
Oh, I did not know Nancy could do that.
Okay, good. Go away. Gee whiz, that's just a waste of several herbs.
I remember these enemies and any variants of them just being insanely strong or hard to deal with.
Okay, we've still got the stone, that's good. And we're still at least like, oh yeah, that can heal quite a bit. Well, apparently my long stretches without encounters were super lucky.
See, it says the Omega Saucers can use PSI Beam Alpha, though. Huh. And Nancy can use PSI Block.
Well, that'd be problematic if she did it first turn. Although not really. She just reset it to if I had tried to run away the first time. Also, wow, those guys do some damage.
Which guys?
Or scorpions.
Well, all of them, huh?
Imagine how much easier this would be if I had took 10 fewer damage from each attack.
These scorpions, both variants have the same offense, but the bionic ones just have more HP and defense.
That sounds about right.
So they're not really stronger. Oh geez, it says bionic scorps can use Stone of Origin. That's bad.
It's just instant death. Cool.
It is. There's no way to block that in this game.
Something tells me I shouldn't be fighting this guy. Oh yeah, definitely can't deal with that.
I didn't know these were in here either. Rattlesnakes, huh?
Man, can I not have my...
This is just flat out the desert encounter table.
Can I not just have my free runaways? Well, now I feel like I wasted it.
I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure I was told not to just try and run away from snakes like this.
Well, so far so good.
Don't forget your restore points.
I'm not using those, man. If I fail, I fail. I mean, I don't know. I guess should I call the stream off like as soon as I die, and then like grind a little bit for the next defense thing? Well, not really even grind a bit. Just go back to Magicant and get it.
I'm pretty sure you have more than enough funds.
Okay, these guys are not too troublesome. We've learned. These guys I can save my PP on. They're just gonna restore 0
those
HP.
Guys can still, those guys can still fully heal him.
They're not problematic enough for me to use PP running away from. Hey, I made it out of the first tunnel.
Oh, is there another one?
Yes.
Oh, I wasn't aware. I thought this was the only tunnel.
Well, we're almost to Reindeer. I can heal there at least.
And save there, I'd assume.
I don't know if I want to do that. I don't.
That is a good point.
I don't really have a good way back.
Get yourself sort of soft locked, huh?
Well, I mean, I could always just grind for forever to go back, but that kind of defeats the purpose of doing all this so early. On the plus side, the enemies here, I think, are a little weaker, so I can potentially gain another level or two on the way to Reindeer. I didn't actually...
just hope you don't run into a truck that,
yeah, that'd be problematic.
Kills you.
I want to say Red Snake's gonna appear in this area?
I thought that was closer to Spokane. Which is like my favorite town name, by the way. I love that name.
First, let me heal. Okay, I'm already pretty much maxed. This is really useful. I mean, I assume there's a standard, like, place to heal in the town. Okay, so maybe that was... Well, I don't know, that was probably cheaper than the hotel if there is one here.
Presumably.
Boy, lots of closed doors here.
A lot more of a small town, too.
It is a residential area. Nice try, guy. Yes, for sure that's what you're doing. I don't trust anyone wearing blue. I feel like anyone wearing blue could potentially just be a zombie, or like try to get me to catch a cold or something.
Are you talking about this game or real life?
No, in real life, if they wear blue, that's just like flaunting their ability to take the cold. There's no other reason to wear blue in real life. Okay,
I'm wearing all blue right now.
I especially don't trust this guy. He has already quarantined himself. Well, good for you. Let me just use telepathy real quick and see if you're lying. Well, I don't know. Maybe he's right. There's gotta be more to this town than this.
Not really. I'm pretty sure this is just about all that's here.
She ate 5 chilies. Oh, so
she
like
ate
a chili.
Chili's 5 times.
It's like it's a chili tasting like cook-off thing. Give me. Why won't you give it to me? I said please. Have.
Is that guy? Was that guy talking about the bag lady enemies you can find?
Maybe. This flea bag, hooray! Yeah, you seem like the sort that would carry that around. Gosh, there really isn't a lot here. I think this is the bottom of the town.
Is that a thing in this game? Fleas?
I think this is just like a one-time stun move, probably.
One of those things.
Apparently I wouldn't. I didn't have an option. Uh-oh. Mrs. Chili's. Dang it! This is why I don't trust people with blue. There's not even a freaking inn here, is there? Or a hospital.
Oh,
Okay.
geez, yeah, that is hard to cure, isn't it?
Doesn't go away on its own, does it? It's a
No,
department store.
you need the mouthwash item, right? For some reason. Like, that's what cures colds in this game.
This is fine. Here. Fleas. Run free. I don't actually have money.
Please help, I'm a small boy literally dying of a cold.
Please tell me you sell mouthwash. You do not. I don't suppose antidote works. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to do the whole side quest here.
Ugh.
Maybe I will save here and just assume I'll make it back somehow. I wish I'd used bread, now that I think about it. Does that work past it? Like, can you persist that over a game over?
That's a good question. I mean, as long as it's in your inventory, but I don't know. Hey, I told you way earlier in the stream, consider using bread when you go this way, but too little, too late now. But hey, there's boomerangs here.
And sports drinks. And plasma beams.
Tofu.
This is just the variety shop. Well, I guess we're gonna have a little bit of a detour from my...
Secretly, this small town is creating super weapons.
Can I please go downstairs? I'm not gonna save.
Man, what is this, the Gen 5 bike?
100 bucks for a night, for crying out loud. That was totally not worth doing. Yeah, but I'm still cold. This is fine.
Jeez. I didn't even know there was a guy in this town who did that. I thought it was the next town.
Yeah, if memory serves, you have to walk up this away. Nope, not this away. Somewhere around here is a guy that gives you infinite mouthwash.
I thought that was in, Snowman.
I'm pretty sure that's here.
Well, you could just go to the healer, right?
Oh yeah, true. That is
I think.
that is kind of exactly where I am.
His
too.
job description. That is his job description.
Oh, maybe refresh does it. Okay, never mind. You don't do
really?
any of that.
Dang.
Naturally. Whatever, I can...
Well, to be fair, there is no way to cure a cold like that, so...
Hey, I'm faster than a truck. Which is impressive, now that I say that out loud. Okay, I think I'm going the right way. I mean, if not, I don't know where I'm going. It's not like this connects to everything. Why is every enemy this? Is it worth the risk to just run? Because this is definitely the sort that can use that, asthmatic stuff.
Off-road trucks.
They're very far off-road. There's nothing resembling a road in this area. I think this is...
Yeah, I don't even know what's, like, off here. Huh.
I feel like I'm very lost. Okay, no, this is the place. Oh, do I have to find something for this guy? Shoot, I need to find, like, teeth or something.
These people did go on to make Gen 1 Pokemon, remember? So...
This is true.
It's a carryover.
Oh, maybe that sign. Well, guess we're going the long way.
Man, I do not remember this area, like, at all.
I really don't want to use my big bag on this. Oh, good. This isn't problematic in the slightest. Well, thanks for that. I bet you he has 80 HP. Oh man, yeah, this guy's no problem at all.
Grin and bears it.
Thank you for the cash.
I love that pun. I love that pun. He grins and bears it. And yeah, he does have 80 HP.
Naturally.
And 250 bucks, so... His description is somebody ate his porridge and he's not happy about it.
Someone lost their dentures right under the sign. I'd better be right about this being mouthwash and not something else.
I really don't recall, like...
I also don't have
what
enough
this guy does.
If I have to buy it, I don't have any cash. I don't have sufficient cash to both do that and restore my PP. This shouldn't be as treacherous as it is.
I know, right?
This is a long way to go out of my way to fix a mistake that could have been easily made by just not talking to a guy in a blue shirt.
One of life's lessons, huh? And also, from what I'm reading, every single car enemy can use the exhaust, so...
Well, that's fun.
Be careful.
Well, the long secret, if it's anything like Strong Bad says, it's like a gumption, gum, and gargle. Minty gargle. Okay, good. Well, that took long enough.
Yes, for some whatever reason, mouthwash cures colds. I don't get it either.
This is not the way. How did I get here?
That is a very out-of-the-way thing they expect you to do in case you get a cold.
Yeah, it's kind of lucky that I knew what to do already.
I sure didn't. I don't even recall if I've ever seen that guy before.
I was gonna show this
never,
off.
like,
Just wasn't
I never went
expecting
out
to
this
show it
way.
off before getting Lloyd in the party. Reminder.
Poor Lloyd is just sitting in his trash can, stewing. He's like, surely somebody should have came by now, right?
I've got your bottle rocket, I think. Yeah, that's the wrong way. I think I was meant to go left of the house.
Yeah, I really don't remember that guy, though. I don't know if I've ever went out this way. He's like the only thing out here, right? Like, out this way?
Oh yeah, it's like, he lives in the middle of this just like absolute nowhere.
He's got a nice house, though.
Keeping his secrets to long life to himself. Alright, let's see if I can find that healer's house. Okay, maybe I should heal. I really don't want to go underneath 18 PP, though. Or underneath 16.
16.
Nor do I want to use a PSI stone. I haven't even leveled up.
I mean, you could just buy some asthma spray just in case, but...
Can I use it?
Maybe? That's a good question. That is a very good question.
How far am I from the healer's place?
The med cars only have 40 HP, so you might just be able to beat them in one hit.
Yeah, it's possible.
and they have 40 speed, so...
Oh, I thought she was going to do a continuous attack.
Hey, it's the Chili's lady.
$14 more HP. I'll take 4.
I don't know where she got those shopping bags, because there sure as heck isn't any.
Whatever,
store
we'll bite the
around
bullet. Okay, good. The good thing is, like, it's not like it's a defined number of uses, so long as you can, so long as you, like, manage to not break it, it's good.
Yeah.
It's as good as it was before you used it. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to save, dang it.
Do you not? Or do you?
I really don't want to save, because I want a death warp. I do not want to save. I want the death warp back to, what's it called? Once I finally get through all this, if I get through all this.
You're gonna death warp, but then it's gonna be like, save point reloaded.
Oh, you know, I don't even have the death warp. What am I doing? I can go to Magicant.
Yeah, there is that too.
Also, I should really
Which you
heal.
Probably would want to be going to anyway.
Yeah, no, I made it here, and I've got decent stuff left. I still have the PSI stone. I'm saving. Or I'm gonna die to this guy. One or the other.
Then it says Magicant was too far to reach with the Onyx hook. No.
I don't care if I could have taken that guy. I don't want to take the risk.
What an amazing sprite.
I know, man. Like, the sprite work on the human, like, characters.
I know.
Or just in general. I'm just gonna go right back and spend more money on healing. Oh, there's a hotel in town. I'll do it. I don't really care.
I mean, I'd say that guy has no threat, but I'm pretty sure the rope can just kind of like stun you indefinitely. So.
Like, it's already kind of late, but like, we're probably well over halfway to Snowman at this point, despite having only gone like kind of a third of the way in distance. Because the enemies don't get too tough until I get back into the
train tunnels.
Yeah, the train tunnels. And I feel like the second train tunnel is shorter. I could be making that up and deluding myself.
There's like nothing around Spokane that's really that hard, I don't think. I think around there though you can run into the red snakes.
Yeah, maybe.
I'd like all your plasma guns, please.
See, the great thing about all this is once I get Anna, if I can get Anna safely...
Lloyd is going to be very well armed.
Oh, Anna will be too. It's just like, here, have a defense coin immediately.
Yeah.
Where's the hospital? Not the hospital, the hotel.
Do you guys have a hospital in town?
No, apparently. And even if you did, you wouldn't be able to cure the cold.
Well, that is how colds work.
Yeah, they also don't normally kill you in 100 steps.
True.
I gotta remember to pick up a hat. Okay, which way are we going? We're going northish.
I thought you wanted to go east.
Oh yeah, north and then east.
North right.
Uprighterly.
I mean, to be fair, I tend to forget, like, which way is east and west again?
I mean...
Compared to north and south?
I'm going to try my best.
I am going to try.
Gee whiz, do you only have one train? I mean, to be fair, there aren't any sightings or anything, as far as we know, so I guess that's fair. Means I can run on the tracks.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had to get the Anna's hat there.
Oh my goodness, is this really 4? Oh no, it's the same, but not red. These guys are nothing.
Yeah, this is just a time sink, really.
It's an experience gain.
But then again, you also have a Franklin badge, so...
Now I couldn't quick run away if I wanted to. Do 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 do. You know, I really should have verified that my voice audio is actually synced to the gameplay. Not that it really matters in this case. Hey, Purple Vinka. No, I never have played any of the fan games. I know, like, cognitive
I've only ever
dissonance
seen
is
the
a thing.
Dr. Andonuts thing.
Yeah, that one as well. The Halloween hack.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't really know of too many other Earthbound hacks.
I don't know what the development status is on that Mother remake they were doing in the Earthbound engine.
Oh yeah, I remember that, like a long time ago.
What I saw of that looked really amazing, and it looked like they were some fraction of the way done. But
But we know how Earthbound fan games
Earthbound fan games that are some fraction of the way done tend to stay some fraction of the way done for some time. Oh hey, we're in a town. Gosh, there were like no encounters that whole way. But yet we're in a town and getting encounters. Something's amiss. Hopefully I can two-hit this guy this time.
Jeez, there's just bears wandering around in the middle of town.
How spooky.
Which to be fair, can happen sometimes.
Somewhere in here is a boss fight.
I don't know why I remember those bears being so difficult. They're really not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother dealing with any of this just yet. Alright.
Maybe I'm thinking of grizzly bears.
Yeah, those are a lot tougher, and also don't
Which-
give you a lot of money, but they give you a ton of experience. Like, they just flip the values.
But I just remember them like...
Oh my
dealing
goodness, I got all the way out of there without an
amounts of damage.
encounter. I went the entire length without an encounter, and now I'm just gonna die to a wolf or something. These can't be as strong.
Bigfoots here?
Okay, you know, I'm just gonna run.
Almost. I don't think they're that.
No, but if I'm gonna miss,
Actually,
I'm not gonna take the chance.
be wary of Bigfoots because they can use freeze gamma.
When has that been a problem? I'm gonna risk it and just use life up. It's not really a risk, given that I'm nowhere near a multiple of 16. Yeah, I don't think it's... Well, if we get encounters at this rate, then it'll matter. Yeah, I'm sure he's slow. But yeah. Freeze gamma is not something I want to deal with. Also, this music is amazing.
What music?
The Snowman music.
Right, you know, that one song. Definitely one of, if not my favorite song from this whole series, really. I love Snowman's music so much.
At this point, I don't...
Especially the Brawl version, which I know is just from like a CD or something.
Is it
It's
really?
really good
Was that
stuff.
from the Mother 3i album? Maybe?
That's what my friend told me.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that, if that's
It's
the
just that in
case.
Brawl they added drums, I think, and that's it though.
Hmm.
But that's probably my favorite rendition of the song. Something's happening at Youngtown, huh?
You shall return again to Union Station. I mean, you're probably true, given that the rest of the game, more or less, is locked behind it. Even if I don't get Anna, ever. I didn't realize there was this much distance between the station and, not the station. I'm gonna try to run normally once. It's a good way to get a critical attack. Like, we're past most of the ridiculous stuff, so I'm gonna be a little bit more flippant with my PSI use.
I like that you use that word specifically.
I'm not gonna be flippant about talking to guys in blue.
Yeah, really.
Because at least one of these has to give me a cold. I'm gonna verify that I can buy mouthwash before I talk to anyone.
Definitely does, which makes sense.
This
given
must
that
be
it's,
Jack.
Like, really cold.
Oh, this is an inn.
I have to wonder where in rural America this is to have just suddenly a snow-covered town.
I'm talking. Okay, good. No, I'm fine, honestly.
That
sure.
frying pan is just totally worthless, by the way.
Yeah, Anna doesn't have much in the way of physical attack ever, but especially not with that. Wasn't there a better fry pan in Reindeer, anyway? Where is the phone? One of these houses has a phone in it.
I was gonna say, that's what boomerangs are for, though.
Yeah, also true.
She can just kind of keep hold of a boomerang for a vast majority of the game.
What? Why now? I mean, sure. I wasn't aware this happened now. The boy's dad. Alrighty then.
I didn't even remember this happened at all. Huh.
Sure, we'll go real name here rather than internet
Hello,
name.
it's your dad. You've been out there a while.
Yeah. Whoops. Internet name that I can't put a 64 on the end of anyway. Or apparently change the capitalization of. Slam.
I mean, honestly, it seems like every RPG before, like, Gen 4 Pokemon just always had the names in all caps, you know?
Oh.
Like, I don't know.
I don't think he actually let me save.
Yeah.
Come to think of it. For once, the wait did I save, I think I actually didn't save. That is a lot of money. And still only barely enough to buy one of the defensive equipment. Plus another weapon.
Well, at least money's useful, I guess. Whereas by the end of EarthBound, I had, like, hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah. Well, while we're at it, let's go ahead and recruit an Anna, and then we can call this a productive stream, if not quite the stream that I was expecting. I
was about to say, hey, you would have had to have come here eventually, but no, that's not technically true.
Yeah, technically not the case. Oh yes, this is definitely a fight that I want to engage in. Like, ever, let alone now.
I know. If anything, this is just a waste of time. So I thought I remember these guys not being so bad. I thought it was just the lone wolves that hit harder.
I have, like, less defense than I normally would.
True. And 4 enemies is still 4 enemies against 1 small child.
Have a hat. I like how we need to clarify who's doing the speaking here. Yeah, I don't recall canonically how old Anna is supposed to be, but not very.
Aren't these kids all 10 years old or so?
In this game, maybe? I think 10 was supposed to be closer to 12 or 13.
I thought that was Ness, who was like 13.
Well, rip Anna. That took no
Yeah, I was gonna say,
time
I'm like-
whatsoever.
I was gonna say, Anna's not gonna last long out here, but 58 damage. You just go back in the house and tell her dad, we got a problem here.
How do they live here?
Yeah, really.
I guess they count on alien invasions not happening that frequently. Yeah, these guys are not worth fighting, as I'm finding out. I think I'm about to fricking die.
Something death warp.
Well, hey, I made it out somehow. Yeah, I don't have any means of reviving you, unfortunately, Anna, so I'm just gonna have to drag you to town at the moment.
Yeah, reviving party members has always been a bit of a thing in these games.
Or, you know, I guess I could come back here later.
Or you could go to Magicant.
Yeah. I wanted to get you a pointless frying pan, man. Well, thankfully we have the
That
means.
really would be a waste of $300.
We have the means to auto heal here. I feel like this is approximately where we're going to end every single. That didn't actually do that. One of these can heal.
You can't bring people back from the dead with chili, sorry.
I swear one of these can heal. It's like you can cancel that jingle on the very first note. One of these guys is a healer, probably.
It's gotta be someone.
You're blue.
You're blue, I don't like you. It's an obvious precursor to the happiest, right?
Well, just assume that anyone that is blue either has a cold or can heal me.
One or the other.
Very mixed messages there, honestly. Does the fountain heal? I swear someone in town is a healer. Like, I thought that I could just get on a healed there from that upper house, but apparently that's not the case. Not great, honestly. Thanks for noticing. Yeah.
There's a thing here, someone says one of the houses in Magicant has a healing person, so...
Nicknaming.
Northwest corner, one with a cross above the door? No,
Yeah.
not that one.
That's the one I attempted. We'll try this again and see if I goofed. Maybe I input something too fast. Oh, yeah.
There's someone who says, I'll make you feel better, and then you have to select who.
No, yeah, it's this one, but the selection happened right as I was mashing through the box so fast I didn't even realize what happened. Well, alrighty then.
There you go.
Don't have any cash on me at the moment, unfortunately. Well, if I can manage to let Anna survive for a little bit, let me try to get her that ribbon. Actually, no, we'll just call it quits here, I guess. This is probably where every stream but the last is going to end.
Yeah, probably.
So yes, this is definitely the order one normally does things in this game. This is not the save house, as it turns out. That would be this one.
But hey, non-linearity is a pretty cool thing about this game, at the least.
Even if that non-linearity...
You can stomach going through 2 train tunnels.
Well, the second was no problem at all. It was indeed a lot shorter.
It's not the norm.
I mean, look on the map, you
I'm
can
sure.
see a giant bend in the first one. I should have hit rest just to hear the title screen theme. Not that this is a bad one to go out on.
Yeah, that's like One of the best songs in this game.
Anyway, this has been JDS.
One of the best songs that never really comes back as much as it should.
Indeed. Anyway, see you all next time.